It's group therapy on the Y94 Morning Playhouse.
Today, Alejandro wanting your feedback, Playhouse family, at 237. It's text 35270. Can you set it up for us, though?
Hey, guys.
Hi.
So I have a little bit of a struggle. It's my little boy.
What's happening?
He's really sweet, and I love him so much, but we do have a little nickname we give him. He's our little chunky monster because he loves to eat, and he is a little on the chunky side.
Okay.
But the problem here is that I'm getting snack shamed at school, at his school.
What do you mean snack shamed? How are you getting snack shamed?
Because his teacher, it turns out, he's been taking his desserts away because I send him, with a healthy dessert, but then I also give him a little bit of Pringles and a few little Oreos because he loves Oreos. And I heard they told me that they're taking his little desserts away at school.
That's really not their business, though, is it? Or is that where the problem comes in now?
Yeah, I mean, they're asking me to make healthy choices for him, but, he's 3 years old. You really think that this is the time for him to start dieting? I don't think that's correct. I don't know. This is my firstborn, and I really have never thought I would even have this problem with the teacher before.
So you were sending healthy snacks as well as some treats as well, and they're not even giving him the treat items.
Nothing. They take them. They confiscate it, and I'm being told it's because they're saying that he's not making healthy choices with food, and this is all my fault.
Let us kind of lob it out at people and see what they have to say. Okay, I have an assumption where this is headed, but we'll kind of do our due diligence and ask. All right.
Okay, yeah, anything, any advice would be helpful because, I also, as a parent, I want to make sure I'm doing the right thing.
Sure. My first thought is, unless this institution has some sort of policy on the food that can be coming in and they're just taking his snacks, are they doing this to every kid? I'd probably raise hell on earth if I'm being honest with you. For what you've provided us, I would be pretty mad.
It sounds like are they just targeting him and they're saying he needs to make healthy choices? You're the one packing his lunch. If there was genuinely a concern, why take it away from the kid and not go to the parent and say, hey, could you not pack this anymore? But you can't take away his food.
Mm-hmm. It honestly has, it vaguely reminds me of, I think, some many Halloweens ago. That was I don't know if I want to give every kid candy, just the fit-looking kids. So it's kind of like that. Are they just looking at him and going, I don't know. I think this one's going to my desk. Thanks for the Little Debbie snack cake there, buddy. You can't do that.
Someone was did she say how old he was?
I honestly don't even know. We'd have to roll it back. I'd have no idea.
And then as someone said, is he only eating treats? I think she said he was getting other, there were healthy stuff in there.
Yeah, there's other things. This was dessert or whatever. I don't know. I got the rollback computer here going for the recap that I'd like to do, so we can go get that probably from there. But if this is your kiddo, what is your kind of initial thought there? I think I'd probably raise him holy hell. I'm going to be honest with you. I'd be pretty mad.
Yeah, someone said, where are they going then when they take them? Are they reimbursing you for the money you paid for them? That's out of line.
Yeah, everybody says 3, so it'd have to be a preschool kind of thing or daycare more so.
Yeah, is it daycare or Head Start? Unless there's a policy in place, you raise hell about it.
237, it's text 35270. We get some feisty folks. Hello, what are you thinking?
Any school system that's going to tell your kid they can't eat their Oreos is an unhappy school system. If you go to my kid and I pack Oreos in her lunchbox and you say you can't eat that, I'm going to go, what's in your lunchbox? Let me see if you've got cellulite on your thighs. Yeah. Let me see how nutritious your lunch is. Don't start governing what my kids can eat. It's what are we, a Nazi German camp? I mean, that's a little extreme, but this is stupid and it's just stay out of my kid's lunchbox.
Yeah, especially that age, right? You're packing what they're going to eat at whatever daycare or preschool type of thing or whatever you want to call it. 237, it's text 35270. Can you imagine if this was somebody older and it was at the public schools? People lose their mind.
I just still, even if it was someone older, why do it in front of the kid and take that away? Talk to the parent first and say, hey, next time, could you maybe not pack that?
I know one of the kids' activities we sent them to sent a suggested thing for snacks, and they prefer the kids aren't hopped up on sugar while they're there. That's different though because they actually sent a notice out, and this was every kid. This seems like it's just the one kid.
That's kind of what it seems like because if it was everyone, you think there would be a notice going out.
Any thoughts? 4237. It's text 35270. How would you handle that if that was your kiddo? Christina, ain't no other man to flush the format Friday. 194 724 in the morning.
It's group therapy on the Y94 Morning Playhouse.
Alejandra, wanting your take on this quick recap.
Hey, guys. So I have a little bit of a struggle. It's my little boy.
Hey, what's happening?
He's really sweet, and I love him so much. But we do have a little nickname we give him. He's our little chunky monster because he loves to eat, and he is a little on the chunky side.
Okay.
But the problem here is that I'm getting snack shamed at his school. Well, his teacher, it turns out, he's been taking his desserts away because I send him, with a healthy dessert. But then I also give him a little bit of Pringles and a few little Oreos because he loves Oreos. And I heard they told me that they're taking his little desserts away at school.
I think what she wants just confirmation of is, is she in control of her kid's snacks and she gets to decide those? Or if your kid goes to a daycare or a preschool or a school or whatever the case might be, do they have some influence on what your kid should and should not be able to eat? I will say this, as you kind of glance through the text club, there are people that are like, you know what, we actually got some guidelines, too, for our kids' snacks.
It is crazy, the text. Someone said, our son goes to kindergarten, and if you pack an unhealthy snack, they make your kid put it back in their backpack, and they cannot eat it. Also, strict rule on only one snack is allowed. Someone said, though, he's 3. That should be up to the parents. Someone else said they have no right to be taking his treats or healthy stuff away. I would have gone right into the school. They do not have the right to be judging him for his size or anything. Go to that school, Mama, and get it set straight.
Hello.
Well, I think this school should stay out of lunch boxes. This is ridiculous. I have 2 kids, and I don't want anybody telling me what I can put in their lunch. I mean, it's a treat. Kids can have treats. There's nothing wrong with that. So get off their high horse and just let us do our own parenting.
Yeah, honestly, I think what we're getting for you, Alejandra, is a lot of people. So people are feisty with you and kind of think it's kind of rude. But I think if it's just your kid that's being singled out, because I think that's pretty universal. If the kid's at daycare or preschool or the school system, and there's one kid that's getting treated differently than every other kid, then yes, that's a problem. But are you sure that's there might be just we don't let kids sit here and get all hyped up on sugar kind of policy.
Said you could try to get a hold of the other parents, see if they've dealt with something similar. Then you'll have more people on your side if they have. And someone else said, I think it's pretty messed up to do such a thing for a young kid. I feel the only way it would be semi-okay for the teacher to do that is if they pulled that snack out in the middle of a lesson, started munching down, because there's rules you can't bring the snack unless you have enough to share with the class. But I think it's completely unacceptable for them to be doing that.
This whole thing's really made me want some Oreos, if I'm being perfectly honest.
Breakfast sandwich.
Do you have any ideas on next steps here? Or?
Yeah, I think my plan is going to be sitting down with. We're having a serious talk, and unless there's some kind of policy that I'm not supposed to be doing that, then I really want them to just leave my son alone.
Yeah. Well, and this, especially if it is just him, that'd be a problem, right?
Yeah, that's not right.
But I think maybe confirm that's the case, too. Especially if you're getting this from, a toddler, basically. There might be more to it than you know.
Yeah, I liked the idea of talking with the other parents. Someone else said it's wrong. We have a child on the heavier side, but he'll get cranky if he doesn't get a little sweet snack or healthy snack.
I'm an adult and I get cranky if I don't have a sweet snack. So I thank you. It is true. True for you too, or you say yes, you do get cranky.
I get so hangry just anytime I'm hungry.
Okay, I was wondering why you were waving a Snickers in my face as you were saying yes, that's true. You do get cranky. Hey, comfort and numbers in a couple of minutes. Playhouse family member Natalie is hoping other people can relate to something that she's dealing with. Looking for that circle of support. Flush the format Friday with My Chemical Romance. Y94.